Tell me why the sky's blue. Tell me why this money is green. Now Lord, please, tell me why I do these things to make tea. Now yeah, let me. They kick me out of church, cause I just don't listen. Always fall asleep when the preacher is preaching. Not my fault, I do love God, but on Saturday nights I be all up on God.
So you know how we have the last, what is it? What's that movie that the Tekka Waitikis are coming out with in November? The Last Go Wins, about the soccer team in American Samoa.
Okay.
I remember seeing that preview. I didn't know it was true.
Yeah, it was true.
They did a what do you call it? They did a thingy in Samoa premiere in American Samoa. Yeah.
Oh, so they already did the premiere because it comes in November. Like they're finally really bringing it out. My problem is, the problem I have, man, is the fact that it's not even filmed in Kukuila. And the actors are all like, again, remember, guy, we had this conversation. They're all like New Zealand, Australian, you know what I'm saying? Like international actors. Besides the head coach, like the famous character acting as the head coach. I don't know if he's American or UK. But like, I just, to me, I find that I don't know if our islands can sue them for that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Because they're used.
We don't have a film commission. See, this is what American Samoa been missing. I tried to push it into with the last administration, but they didn't really care about it, which is stupid because you can get millions of dollars from it if your own state or country has a film commission. They can require from anybody who films within that, within your borders, you have to pay a fee. They got nothing in American Samoa.
Of course we don't.
I think Upolu has, but yeah.
I know Upolu has the music part. Remember, because the Puni Moa, they did a lawsuit and they got their money. But as far as music, movies, I'm not filming.
No, I don't think Upolu has a commission. It's a commission. It's like a part of the government, or it could be its own governing body. But a commission is the one who gives out the fees towards anybody that films within that. So what it means is American Samoa is a trademark, right? Owned by the island of American Samoa. So that includes all the minor islands. This is if they had a film commission, which they don't. So anybody could go over there and film whatever, and they don't have to pay a fee. They just pay fees to the villages they film to or people's houses they film to and stuff like that. You guys get where I'm coming from?
Yeah, I understand that part.
All the states.
I don't know if it's filmed. Again, I don't know. I don't know if they're filmed. I can tell they're not filmed in Kukuila.
No, they're not.
I could be wrong. It doesn't look like it's. And then the actors.
It's not filmed in Kukuila. I think it was filmed in Hawaii.
That's just disappointing, man. I'm like, what the heck? And then we can't do nothing about it. Like
it's their money.
They're making profit off of inspired by our story, because it was our soccer team that didn't make it was like 30
they're
plus
not the
points.
only ones who've done it. Like the Troy Polamalu guys did it, and everybody before him did it. It's actually been going on for a while.
That they be reaping off of our stories and stuff.
Well, the Ghost Hunters guys that the first ones to jump on it. So
yeah,
they jumped on it. The New Zealand, Samoa, New Zealand's.
Yeah,
I mean, Waitiki, New Zealand dude. I mean,
yeah,
big ups to him. I like him as a producer, and I'm down. Guysosmooth when I put me on him, and what's his name, El Banger. So when I did my research on this producer, he's really looking out for us Islanders, But I'm just like, I'm going off of like the us Americans, like,
bro. So he did offer. He offered an opportunity for some of the soccer players themselves to play themselves in the movie, which they declined. They would rather have actors play because, in truth, yes, you would rather have a professional actor. Now, mind you, there's hardly professional actors out of our islands that are certified to go and act, because you have to be a part of a union and you have to have the training behind you, or you have to have like a filmography. There's some that I know, but they had to do an application process, like a tryout process. auditions, and those are the guys who won through the auditions.
But that audition wasn't like spread out to the Polynesian community out here in the U.S.
It
You
was,
understand what I'm saying? Like
it was,
I've never
bro.
heard of it.
That's because you're on different channel, but it was put out. It was put out to the public.
When was this?
A
On
while,
what
long
website?
time ago. A long time ago, they put it up publicly on. So it was on Facebook. It was over on the. I saw a lot on Facebook and Instagram.
Because I seen the one with what's his name, Dwayne Johnson. They're trying to do that Moana one for auditions, but I never seen this one where it's like giving out the first go wins. You know, that's the name of the.
No,
the
it wasn't. They don't put the title of the movie when they put out the auditions. They usually don't put the titles. They just call it a movie's looking for actors.
Movies. Oh, so you have to know what to search in order to.
Yes.
To
yeah.
see,
they put it out in general. Yeah.
Okay, you got to be in the know.
Yeah, you gotta be, like I said, you gotta be in the movie crowd that always looking up the kind of like how the crowd who knows where to go for electrician stuff knows where to look to get jobs, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the same with that crowd. And once again, they did everything. They did everything according to the book. They got the people in, and then they filmed it, which is, everybody. It's everybody's happy about it because it does. It's from, it's based on American Samoa. You hardly don't get that stuff.
That's the thing. Everybody, all American Samoa are happy. It's a pride thing for them, but we're losing out on the money to benefit from it. That's where I'm at. And I'm like, why would we be happy about and proud about some other motherfuckers benefiting off of our stuff? It's inspired by, like I said, the inspiration is from our own people. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing, bro. It depends on if the people signed off on letting them use their image within the movie. Because, remember, the guy from Lion King, right? The kid whose mom did his contract. I'm pretty sure. Yep, I'm pretty sure every actor, every person who's being acted for in the movie was approached by the movie guys, and some deal was cut out. And the movie guys are always going to get the upper hand on the deal unless you have a lawyer nearby to do the bargaining.
I want to hear our listeners when they hear this, when I do a short clip on this, to confirm what you said, because I don't think they reached out to our regular Samoan. These are regular local Samoan Wheeler folks, and for them to reach out to them, I don't think
They're not required to reach out to them.
So you said they got to wait. They need to have a waiver to sign off on it.
Yes, you have.
Isn't that what you said?
Say, for instance, like one of my cousins is on there, Jaya Sailua. She's a good friend of mine too. She's the Fafafinga in there from Leongi.
Okay, and then
she's the one that the actor, they came and approached her to star as herself in the movie, but she declined. She gratefully declined because she wanted somebody else to come and act as her in the movie who is professional about it. So they're using her likeness in the movie. I don't know if they have a deal they cut with her because a contract or anything. I'm pretty sure there is, because whenever your likeness or your name is used within the movie context, you're supposed to get paid for it.
Yeah, but we would have seen that on the American Samoa what is it? Their news on the paper and stuff like that. That would have been on all over.
It goes on behind closed doors unless somebody wanted to go and find out the information, which nobody asked about it. You're asking the right questions, Zeus, but nobody asked about it from back home.
They never blew it up.
Nope, they didn't.
To my point, they did it without our people knowing intentionally. They might have reached out to a few people like your cousin, but as far as the majority who was able to, as the team, I know one of them. One of those guys, he's still a soldier. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to try to find him and reach out to him if they even reached out to him about it. Because that's the only time I heard about. They
reached out to everybody whose name is in the movie from the team. They got. I think they went through everybody on the team. I'm pretty sure they did. I think there's a 20% chance I might be wrong, but if they really did the movie according to how it was presented, like how the team
it was inspired by, why they made the movie.
But you also got to remember, did it say it was based on a true story? Because they could take privileges with how they made their movie since it's a fictional.
Well,
They
it
could-
seems like it was based on, no, they was basing it straight from American Samoa. They said the
No, but
name
did
of
it say? I don't remember. I gotta look up
I don't know. I gotta
if
look
it
at it
says
again.
next goal wins. Next goal wins
Yeah, the next goal wins.
was
I
based
believe
on.
that's what it is.
If it was based on a true story, there.
Yeah, because it was
Let me see.
starting off of the England coach, or who I
Okay.
guess he used to be a soccer player,
Here's
and then
the.
it was. Is it like based off of a true story or inspired by a true story? You know,
So it's
like,
based off of a documentary of the same name.
okay, so what does that mean?
So there
That
was a
means that-
documentary done about it,
correct. There was a documentary.
and
Yes,
then
I
the
remember that one.
documentary turned into a movie.
Okay, so that doesn't count those guys that.
No, it all counts. Like I said, there must have been behind the closed doors contracts with everybody whose name's used in the movie, whose likeness
Mhm.
is used in the movie. Like if, say for instance, they're like you were one of the players, I'm pretty sure they approached you about, hey, we want to put you, make a character based off of you and stuff like that.
But that's my point, though, guy. It's kind of like in the music world, like these people that has these skills to like capture these documentary, create off of by inspiring from other people's stories. They're not really telling them the whole truth of like that they can make money off of it. You get what I'm saying? Like
But bro,
I can pretty much say that a lot of these islanders don't even know that, they're not realizing that they can capitalize off of it. That's all I'm saying is the fact that
that's a bad on that. It's nobody's fault. Like it's the way things are done. Like if you have to be in the know.
and that's why I wanted to talk about it. I was just like, man, there's a lot of stuff that our Polynesian people are just passing up on, not knowing that, we're just doing it off of our own, like, because it's just our talent. And then you have other people out there that's able to capitalize financially, and then they don't even show love to you or to us to like give back. You know what I mean?
Again, why would they? I asked you this a lot of times. Why would they?
Mm-hmm.
Why would they? Like, they're parts of different communities. They probably were brought up differently. So
I don't know. What you have anything to say about this topic, Queen?
Do we have a big following group in that field in American Samoa? Like, because you're over here saying, why are people aren't capitalizing? Do we have a big, like, you have to be in the know to know what's going on.
Yeah. In terms of
my question is, do we have a lot of people that want to be in the movie business or who are in the movie business back in American Samoa? Because I bet you if we did have like a lot of followers, people in that arena, I'm sure they would have jumped on this opportunity ASAP. But it's first come, first serve. Whoever wants to use it are just going to take advantage of it. Maybe we're slow at it. Maybe maybe we just don't know about it. Maybe we just don't have enough people that are in this field. Or maybe we do, but maybe we're not branching out to bigger things like this. Because right now you have that guy you guys mentioned who's a director. He's all over the place. I mean, he's already out there. So maybe our people are in the training. I don't know, because I've never heard anyone from American Samoa as of today. Maybe I'm wrong.
That's what I'm trying to say. Could it be that there's gatekeeper not trying to even show us the love to like? It's just another avenue of where our people can like potentially profit from, become actors. Like, are we even given that opportunity? Because I don't think so. I don't see any like nobody out there trying to, promote that. And again, I'm just basing this off because I'm looking at like people like Tyler Perry, they're looking at these people as their own people. He's trying to look out for his own African Americans. So why aren't we doing the same thing as us Polynesians, specifically here in the US? I hear what Guy Who's So Smooth is always saying, but again, I just feel like we don't have the numbers or somebody that's even in that profession to even start something. We have it in football, we have it in everything else, but not in this the movie side sector.
We don't. There's no gatekeepers, bro. We just don't have numbers to fill it. In American Samoa, for your question, no, we don't have a big enough movie active
There
professional
we go.
crowd.
Yeah, there we go.
There's no numbers to fill it. You can't. There's nothing. And if there was, they take it all the way. But then you get it. Some people can only go so far. I mean, it depends on your networking. It depends on your managers, your lawyers. You gotta have the whole 9 yards to go when you're getting involved in this kind of stuff.
Well, here's my thing. So that's I get what both of you guys are saying, right? But like, let's say our people do now get updated about this kind of stuff. Now they decide to go and press a lawsuit on this because they're making money off of our stuff, off of what our people did.
You can't do a lawsuit. It was all the paperwork was done to do this thing legally before it was even done.
I don't think so.
I still think nobody owns the copyright to it. The only ones who own the copyright to it is actually the American Samoa Federation, the soccer federation from American Samoa owned the copyright to the thingy. I'm pretty sure they do because it was them that was featured in there.
And they probably are the ones that signed off on it.
But even them, they're under another bigger umbrella because they are under a big federation. So the federation could tell them, hey man, sign off on this movie and you guys could get some of this. So that might be what happens. It's stuff that's done behind closed doors. And once again,
it's stuff done. It's like you said, it's just stuff that we don't have the knowledge of or understanding of it.
Yeah, so but it doesn't, what I'm trying to say is it doesn't belong to how you say the people yet. The only way it could belong to the people is if there's a formal governing body that governs all the copyright issues that deal with American Samoa. There's nothing. It does not exist. That's what I talk to you guys about, the commission. There has to be a film and music commission that says, hey, anything done in American Samoa, because American Samoa is an official trademark, you have to pay the fee to the American Samoa government. Nothing exists like that.
Now, you mentioned something about when you were, I don't know, you're working on a campaign or something, you're lobbying. You were trying to lobby this particular topic. I
actually brought it up with the previous governor. Like, I asked, it was an informal setting. Why not create a film commission? That's what I meant. It wasn't a lobby or anything.
Oh, okay. So basically, it wasn't too interested.
They were really busy on other stuff, like way busy on other stuff. So film commission was like the last thing they're gonna really think about. Now, film commission to San Francisco, that's where I learned the whole damn thing when I was out in film school in San Francisco. They make millions off of their film commission. Anything filmed in San Francisco has to pay a fee to the San Francisco Film Commission. And the fees are pretty up there. Like I said, New Zealand has their own film commission. Australia has it.
Right. So every time they film a movie out there, they get a piece of pie.
They get a piece of the pie, and then they can use that money to build on the film programs, right?
Yes.
Well,
somebody has to go back and do it, like to create the commission, put money into it. But
and hopefully American Samoa is already on top of that and getting funded. That's my point. I just hate to see our people at the inspiration. It's like they wouldn't have a film like that if it never happened, and it happened in our little island. I mean, it's a team. It's a story that you never heard of. A team that couldn't score nothing, and I believe the score point was like 30 and plus. And this is a soccer game, so that's where it was a laughing stock. You know what I mean? They're laughing at the Islanders, and the story is us Islanders. We really didn't give a shit about it.
Yeah, let's not get it twisted like that. It's based off a bomb ass true story. Like. That's why they created the documentary and the movie. I mean, but in terms of if American Samoa was going to focus on it, nah, man, they got. Trust me, they got way bigger issues that they're thinking about rather than movies.
to capitalize on that they can get more money off of it.
Yeah, there's just no time. There's no.
It's just not important enough to
Yeah,
them.
it's just not on the agenda right now, and I can tell you that. They don't see it as that's the difference between the island style mentality and the United States style mentality. United States, you see opportunities. Over there, very limited opportunities.
Because I mean, over here, we all pay for rent. Everybody, in some point of their life, owns a home, and it doesn't matter. There's always a fee that we have to pay. And just like it's ridiculous. There's always these lawsuits that potentially can happen if you don't do the right, go through the right channels. And I'm just like, when I seen that, what is it? What do they call that? I'm just losing my mind.
Bro, what are you talking about? We were talking about movie, how we get to rent.
Yeah.
What?
Because everything in our country, there's always going to be a lawsuit. Like there's always something where you got to make sure that you go through the proper channel. And when I seen that, what is that called? I'm losing my thought. The commercial of it, or what's it called? The movie. When I see the little clip of it, when they showed it, and I'm like, wait, that's not even we love the island itself, and then the people that was on there. I'm like, those guys are from like Australia or New Zealand actors. Where are American people or American Samoa people to capitalize off this, And I'm just like, I just feel like we're blinded. You know what I mean? Like these guys are just making money off us, like stuff that's not even theirs, and our people are just so blinded by it, not capitalizing off of that.
Bro, it doesn't belong to anybody. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're trying to say somebody should sue for it. We can't.
So hopefully somebody sues for that crap, Like hopefully
it's already been settled. The copyright is owned by, like, once again, the federation or the that group that thing was about. But I see your point, but it will go nowhere. It's stuck in the mud fast.
But that's what I wanted to bring up, because I just feel like that's kind of jacked up,
It's kind of like how they always say you got to unionize. That's what American Samoa's got to do. Got to put together a group that deals with that.
Mm-hmm.
Until that happens, movies can be done back and forth. Oh, in the terms of like Australian actors and stuff, it's always been done. Look at Matrix. Look at the reason why they're all big into it, because they already passed the credentials to be in Hollywood movies. And they're unionized already. They're a part of whatever union gets them in.
It's just like for us, like we are so careful for what we say or what we advertise or even try to promote on our podcast, because they're to avoid lawsuits.
Man, don't
you get what I'm saying? That's what
still,
I'm talking about. Like I'm like, what the hell? So
we could still get sued. Like they could come after us still.
So we can get sued, but when it comes to our own people with this particular show, this movie that's about to come out, I'm like, wow, how dare they? You know what I'm saying? Like to me, I'm just like, okay, it's just unfair. It's unfair that I don't have the knowledge to understand exactly how this all of this works. I just know that it ain't right. That's just how I feel about it,
Yeah.
I figure,
because you were, bro. Once I get where you're coming from, but then again, because they already, before they even made the movie, when they were making the documentaries, all the permissions were asked. They were in American Samoa for a while to get the story, so that's what you don't know, was they were already there for a while when they were doing the documentary.
Well, hopefully the movie's good, though. I'm pretty sure the movie will be good. Because Taika, he's a good producer. Yeah, and we
they
both
had
know
mixed
that.
reviews on the movie.
Oh, for real? Already?
Yeah, when they released in the festivals, because they showed it in some film festivals. Jail was sharing it to on Facebook, and it was pretty awesome. But I don't give a shit about the mixed reviews. Man, we got American Samoa's on the map.
I know. I can't wait to watch it.
It's just funny too. Some of the stuff from the previews. Go watch it, people. Next goal wins.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm your boy Puni Moa.
And I'm your queen. Don't forget, log into wefobz.io.
That's where you'll find everything you need to know about us,
We also got merches selling on the website. You'll see the podcast whyuce right there on wefobz.io.
We appreciate your support.
Yeah. See ya.
Let's talk 49ers.
Looking pretty good there, buddy.
Yeah, and then of course our 49ers used to sucking ass.
Yeah.
Check the updates. Did we lose?
No, it's
Fourth
22-17 right
quarter.
now.
Oh, it's
Fourth quarter.
11-18 in the fourth. It's too early to even call it.
Yeah.
Shit, just not looking like how we're supposed to look.
I didn't even see the highlights, but was the secondary getting burnt like how I said from previously?
You know what? I feel like it's the head coach. I don't. What's his name, Queen? Do you know his name? I don't know his name.
He went bonkers,
Our
or he
defensive,
like
our defensive coach. I think
he's
he's
calling some
just
stupid
riding.
plays?
Yeah, of course. That's the reason why they're getting burnt. And the
It's
fact that
rigged.
he's the fact
think
that
he's doing it on
he's
purpose.
just riding. Well, he's riding off of the fact that we have an all-star roster. You know, our defense is just legit. Now, if you call bad plays, that's what's going to happen. Look at that. They got 22 on us.
Man, Puni, remember when you said, because I'm going to go back to when I first talked to you guys and I told you about that secondary weakness and how you said they were overusing McCaffrey? Yeah, man, they're overusing McCaffrey.
Yes, they are.
That guy
He shouldn't even be playing right now. He's got a hairline
fracture.
fracture.
What the hell? Like, he's got all those other good running backs and he still wants to use McCaffrey.
Yeah, he's got the rookie who can carry the ball. You know,
Exactly.
even though Elijah Mitchell is prone to injury, but he still got those two.
Yeah, and they can carry the load themselves.
And they wouldn't get injuries if they were all mixing it up. And then, okay, let me tell you why I think it was also rigged. Remember that last year? I wasn't here for the last podcast, but you guys remember the game with the Browns? It was the one before this one, right?
Yep.
Yes.
They never used Kittle in that game. What the hell?
Yeah.
It's rigged. Like, how
Well,
the hell?
if anything, that game definitely will show that it was rigged with the referee calls because we could have still won. We need to fire. What do you guys think about the kicker? It's about time to let him go, huh? Yeah,
He did.
lost
It looked like
two.
he kicked that. He did. It looked like he did it on purpose. How are you gonna miss those when you're so perfect throughout the first 5 or 4?
Yeah.
I mentioned before, our team is great. Our team is really good.
Like you said something about it has to be a good story.
But it is just doing an NFL story.
Yeah, man.
Making it hype.
It's making me not want to watch football anymore
You
because
see all those videos of the people fighting.
it's not only our team, it's other teams. I'm sure the players are frustrated.
I'm laughing. Like people fighting over NFL teams that make millions and they're all over here paying.
What about that? Let's talk about that. Like, I mean,
Paying from your broke ass pocket to go watch
I'm a
people make
fan
millions.
I'm a fan of the 49ers, but I ain't that crazy kind of fan. Like that will lose a sleep over a game. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, sheesh.
Oh, there's
Like,
a
come
lot
on.
of them, bro. Yeah.
I love my
There's a
49ers,
lot of them.
But like you said, I am not going to lose any sleep. I am not going to fight.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. I won't
It's
do
like
nonsense.
And you know, you've been through a lot of games. So it's like, are you that passionate? So like, damn, it's a damn game. Like guys are supposed to. These guys are getting paid a lot, not us. I mean, they're just helping, make time pass by.
Bro, sis, it's a tale as old as time, like from the days of the Roman freaking gladiators.
Yeah, the gladiators.
Whenever they want to hide something, throw a gladiator match on. Let the people pay money to watch people kill themselves, and we get all the money.
I was actually thinking of you too when I think I seen it on one of the social media. One guy actually made a video of it. He's like, if you don't think that the game is rigged, the NFL, it's already rigged. They already planned it ahead. As you can, he was like doing the history that he fast forward to now. He's like, now he's betting that it's going to be the Chiefs is going to win it again because of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, the Swifties. And he said, the fact that the brothers, with what's his name, the other brother that plays for the Eagles, and then they picked up a player and his last name is Swift or something like that too. I'm just like, oh hell, dude.
You can never really like. It's already. You can never count it out because big money is
Yeah.
in play, and big money can make people do some stupid shit no matter what. They already proved it time and time again. NBA was rigged games.
Oh,
The
yeah.
NFL, a lot of documentaries about rigged games that were proven. Sheesh, allegedly.
No, yeah. Did you guys see that one with Tom Brady and Charles Woodson, when he was like, "This is like a fumble, and this is like a tough. No, this is a tough rule." And then he had his hand out, and then Charles Woodson just knocked the ball off, and Tom Brady's like, "That's a fumble," but he said, "Oh no, but in my case, that's a tough rule." You know, you guys remember that one, that playoff when the Raiders were supposed to win that New England one, and it was snowing very bad.
I
It
remember.
was just, mm-hmm.
That was 2002.
Yep.
That's when the Patriots won their first Super Bowl, and that's when that dynasty began for the Raiders. I mean the Patriots.
The Patriots were already cheaters because he was always deflating the balls and shit.
Deflating the ball, and then that offensive coordinator. That's the what was he for the Raiders right now? We got his name. The head coach for the Raiders. He likes to have somebody go sneak in and watch other players. Film their plays, so they always knew play for play what they're all going to do.
Lots of millions and millions on the line. People will do stuff. They don't give a damn. People back home on the islands, they'll do stuff like that. They'll steal a bunch of money from the Fed and don't care about it because they'll just get slapped on the wrist. It depends on the punishment, right? Like if the punishment is just a small punishment for you get how much money, they're gonna do it. In sports world, I'm pretty sure they do it.
Man, wait, what are you talking about, bro? I was like, you talking about the?
I gave an example about like how
are you saying that
people
our
will steal money?
Yeah,
people don't care about the punishment as long as they can get the money in the end. In American Samoa, there's some people that steal federal dollars. Was proven before. They get a slap on the wrist, house arrest, stay in the house and shit. They banked out. In the United States, a lot of that shit goes on, even in the sports industry, with money, because they're probably like, yeah, I'll just get sent for 2 years, 1 year, 3 years, but when I get out, I still got my millions.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I was just gonna keep talking on that. I'm like, you going on a rant, but yeah. It feels like Minnesota Vikings probably was watching our playbook because they're stopping every play. And I don't know what's going on.
Well, what happened to Purdy? How is he? Is he like the Purdy, or he looking like?
Nah, he's still Purdy, but I mean,
is he looking like trash right now?
It looks like that they're able to read every play that we have. They're stopping our run
almost
too.
Like the same play. Interception, San Francisco interception.
Yeah, interception. It's an interception.
We got the interception, or they got the interception?
They got the interception, number 24.
They got the interception. We had the ball.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, that was just on Purdy. But yeah, well, shoot, I'm just gonna call it right now. Niners gonna lose this game. 5 more minutes on the clock. Anything else, guys?
Well, defense come back and get the ball and just score off of it and kill the time.
There you go. Yep. That's all I got, man. I just wanted to get on this podcast and rant because I'm frustrated at our Niners. It's just ridiculous, man.
It's rigged.
Mm-hmm. Well, I want to thank you both for chiming in and getting us an episode out the way, Thanks to the listeners. Hopefully you guys enjoy. And I'm looking forward to some comments, like see where this goes.
It's all rigged. Allegedly. It's all rigged, people. It's all rigged, allegedly, but yeah.
Don't let the games get you guys. If we lose, we lose. They're the ones getting paid, not.
Right, exactly. And I'm your boy, Puni Moa.
Guys so smooth.
And I'm your queen.
I whyuce? Tell me why the sky's blue. Tell me why this money is green. Now Lord, please, tell me why I do these things to make tea. Now yell at me. They kick me out of church, cause I just don't listen. Always fall asleep when the preacher is preaching. Not my fault, I do love God, but on Saturday nights I be all up on God. Trying to save the world with the homies. My KD rising with my homies. Playing 2K with my homies. Jumping on Madden with the homies.